My child, you are standing at the edge of a moment that heaven itself has been waiting for. The hands of the clock are trembling because time is about to deliver what destiny wrote for you long ago. This is not just another day, this is the day everything changes in your favor. The air around you is shifting, even if you cannot see it with your eyes. Invisible messengers have already gone ahead of you, preparing the path for what is to arrive. My child, this is why your spirit has been restless, because your soul knows the miracle is near. The message is sealed with urgency, and heaven has marked it only for you. 2 minutes may feel short, but in heaven's design, 2 minutes is enough to turn poverty into wealth, sorrow into joy, and doubt into unshakable victory. The miracle is rushing toward you faster than your heartbeat can measure. This payment you were waiting for, the one people said would never arrive, is already confirmed in the unseen. My child, the gates of delay are broken, and the enemy's hands have been removed from your blessings. This moment is holy because it carries the weight of promises fulfilled. The sound of heaven's trumpet is not loud to the world, but to your heart, it feels like thunder. You know it deep down, even if you can't explain it, today is not ordinary. This day was chosen long before your birth as the day your story takes a divine turn. People around you may not believe it, they may call it impossible. But the very reason they doubt is the proof that heaven is about to shock them through you. The miracle is designed not only to bless you but to silence those who mocked your faith. My child, I tell you this with love, do not hesitate, do not look back. What is coming cannot be stopped, and hesitation only delays your celebration. Trust the sound of this message because it carries the signature of heaven. The world has already recorded your name in its system as one who was overlooked. But heaven has lifted your name higher, placing it on the list of those chosen for sudden elevation. The notification you have been waiting for is already echoing in heaven's courtroom. My child, I see the tears you cried when no one was watching. Those tears were collected, and today they are being converted into your miracle payment. What once seemed stolen is being returned to you in multiplied form. This is why the timing feels so dramatic. It is not coincidence, it is heaven's arrangement. Even the numbers, 2 hours left, and 2 minutes to happen, are not random, they are codes of destiny aligning perfectly. My child, this is your time, your number, your signature moment. Every time you doubted yourself, heaven whispered, "Hold on." Every time you felt abandoned, the angels wrote down your endurance. Now all that endurance is paying you back in full measure. This is why today feels heavy in your chest, it is the weight of blessings pressing against the barrier of time. That barrier is breaking now, and once it breaks, nothing will be able to hold back what belongs to you. My child, do not share this with everyone. The instruction is clear, keep this miracle quiet until it manifests fully. Some people cannot handle the glory that is about to touch your life. You already know who among you cannot be trusted, and heaven has been showing you glimpses of their jealousy. This is why the command says, don't tell anyone. Protect your miracle until it is safely in your hands. When the payment lands, it will come not only with money but with recognition. Those who ignored you will suddenly treat you with honor because they will see what heaven has done for you. My child, you are rising before their very eyes. And remember, when this is revealed, it will look sudden, but it was written in heaven long ago. The timing may shock others, but to heaven it is simply the right moment finally arriving. My child, the sound of heaven's approval is already moving closer to you. The system of the world may try to say, processing, but in the records of heaven, it is already completed. What you are about to witness will not only shake your life but also shock those who secretly thought you would never rise. The energy around your home is shifting. Even as you sit, walk, or breathe, angels are surrounding you, sealing your destiny with divine fire. You may not see them with your natural eyes, but your spirit is sensing this unusual presence right now. 2 minutes may feel like nothing to the human mind, but in heaven's scale, it is the exact window for a miracle. Your life has been timed to align perfectly with this moment. The countdown is no longer in heaven's hands, it is already unfolding in your reality. This payment is not ordinary money, it carries divine purpose. It is wealth soaked in favor, prosperity wrapped in destiny. My child, this is why the message says, congratulations, because heaven is celebrating you before the world even knows. I see the weight you carried, the burdens that crushed your chest in silence. Every sleepless night, every moment of wondering if you were forgotten, is about to turn into proof that you were never abandoned. Heaven saw it all, and today is repayment day. Those who used your kindness, those who laughed at your struggle, will not understand how quickly your status changes. They will try to explain it away, but no explanation will fit the miracle. My child, they will be forced to admit that heaven has favored you. Do you feel the pull in your spirit? That is the sign that the door is opening. The waiting season is collapsing, and the era of sudden blessings is beginning. The earth is about to echo what heaven already declared. And my child, once the miracle is visible, you will realize why the delays were necessary. The timing was not denial, it was preparation. Every second of waiting was positioning you for the fullness of what's arriving now. The command, open it quickly, is no accident. It is an instruction to align your spirit, your thoughts, and even your physical steps. Delay cannot stand in the presence of divine acceleration. My child, quick obedience unlocks quick miracles. This door is marked with your name only. No one else can enter, no one else can claim it, no one else can stand where you are standing now. You were chosen to hold this miracle, and heaven sealed it long before you even asked. The miracle is bigger than you imagine. It is not just financial, it is relational, emotional, and spiritual. It carries healing for wounds you thought would never close. It carries peace for storms you thought would never calm. My child, heaven is not just paying you in numbers. Heaven is paying you in wholeness, restoring everything that life tried to take away. This is why your spirit feels both trembling and relieved at the same time. The instruction not to tell anyone yet is for your protection. Some hearts around you are not ready to celebrate you. Some eyes watching you are not pure, and heaven knows this. The moment you share too early, those jealous spirits will try to speak negativity. But heaven is protecting this miracle from their reach. That is why silence is your weapon until the fullness appears. And when it does appear, even silence will not hide it anymore. The light will shine through you, and everyone will know without you saying a word. That is the kind of glory heaven has chosen for you. My child, prepare your heart for joy. Not just small joy, but joy that overflows until it cannot be contained. This is the season where laughter will be your answer to every tear you once shed. The minutes are racing. The atmosphere feels heavy because it is charged with destiny. Even technology, even systems of man, are aligning themselves to release what belongs to you. Your name is glowing in the books of heaven. Your signature is stamped in the realm of miracles. Every block that once stood against you is now falling one by one. This is why you felt the urge to listen now and not later. Heaven pressed your spirit urgently because delay was not an option. The miracle window is open now, and it is yours to step into. My child, even if you doubt yourself, do not doubt this message. The evidence is already on its way to your hands. Within moments, you will see proof that cannot be denied. The forces that tried to stop you are trembling. They can no longer hold what was never theirs. Every chain is breaking, every shadow is running, because the light has declared your freedom. This is why your body may feel warm, why your heart may be racing. It is not fear, it is heaven's energy flowing through you. The divine current is pulling you into alignment with your miracle. My child, when you look back after this day, you will realize it was the turning point of your story. Everything will be divided into before this day and after this day. That is the level of change that is about to manifest. The world has labeled you underestimated, but heaven has labeled you unstoppable. No system, no enemy, no delay can change the verdict heaven has already written in your favor. The announcement, "Congratulations," is prophetic. It is heaven speaking from the future into your present. It is the echo of what is already done, carried back into your now. You are stepping into a version of yourself that even you have not fully met yet. You will see strength where you thought there was weakness. You will see abundance where you thought there was lack. My child, the payment is both literal and symbolic. Literal in the form of resources you will soon touch, symbolic in the form of honor you will soon carry. This is why the enemy fought so hard to keep you small. Because they knew how big this moment would be. The truth is unstoppable, and it is rushing toward you now. Stand firm, open your spirit, and know, this is your miracle unfolding. My child, the miracle is already breathing over your life. The countdown is not in the sky anymore. It is in your hands, in your atmosphere, in the very air you are inhaling right now. 2 minutes is not just a measure of time, it is the space heaven chose to compress years of waiting into a sudden release. Every second is pulling you closer to evidence. The document has been signed, the transaction is marked complete, and nothing in the world can cancel it. This is why your chest feels heavy, why your eyes feel drawn, because your spirit knows what your mind has yet to see. The system of the earth may say, in process, but heaven's decree has already stamped, paid in full. My child, the victory is final. The angels are dancing already because the testimony is confirmed. Do not fear the silence around you. Silence is not emptiness, silence is heaven at work in the unseen. While you felt nothing happening, armies of angels were working on your behalf. My child, do you remember the moments when you almost gave up? You thought the pain had no purpose, but every tear watered the soil of your breakthrough. Today that soil is blooming with results no one can take from you. The 2 minutes were designed to shock the very people who said, nothing will happen. The suddenness is part of the miracle, it is heaven's way of showing the difference between divine timing and human timing. My child, you are stepping into an atmosphere of proof. This is why the instruction keeps repeating in your spirit, open it quickly. Delay no longer has permission. Doubt no longer has permission. The only response is obedience and trust. Your life is a testimony in motion. While the world still waits for evidence, heaven already calls you blessed. This is your season of visible victory. The financial breakthrough is just the beginning. My child, do not limit it to money. This miracle carries restoration of lost years, healing of broken trust, and renewal of faith that was under attack. When you hold the evidence in your hands, you will realize heaven was never late. Heaven was precise. Every delay was a setup for a multiplied blessing. This is why people who laughed at you will be silenced. They will not understand how quickly the tables turned. They will not comprehend how everything shifted in one divine moment. My child, your enemies cannot deny what is about to happen. They will see with their own eyes the hand of heaven moving over your life. They will watch, but they will not be able to stop it. Your spirit feels restless because the miracle is already entering your reality. This restlessness is not worry, it is alignment. It is your inner being adjusting to the new weight of blessings. The heavens are not just releasing money, they are releasing recognition. People who overlooked you will suddenly remember you. Doors that were locked will swing wide open at your presence. This is why the instruction said, don't tell anyone. The wrong ears cannot handle your rising. The wrong mouths cannot be trusted with your testimony. My child, guard your miracle. Guard it until it is complete. Protect it like a newborn blessing, because it is fragile in its early moments but unstoppable once it matures. The system of the world will soon confirm what heaven already declared. You will see notifications, you will see confirmations, you will see signs too clear to deny. The alignment of heaven and earth is already in progress. Do not be afraid of sudden change. Sudden change is the language of miracles. Heaven never warns the world before lifting its chosen one. It simply acts, and the world is left in awe. My child, that awe is about to surround your life. Conversations will shift. Eyes will widen. People will whisper, but the whisper will carry your name in honor, not in doubt. The one who was last is now moving first. The one who was ignored is now being elevated. That is the signature of heaven over your life. Do you feel the unusual stillness right now? That stillness is not emptiness, it is preparation. The earth itself pauses when heaven releases a miracle this big. Every moment that felt wasted is being repaid. Every prayer you thought was ignored is being answered in one divine wave. My child, the reward is bigger than the struggle ever was. The miracle carries both speed and weight. Speed because it happens suddenly, weight because it changes everything permanently. After today, your life will never be measured the same way again. My child, you are stepping into an irreversible blessing. What heaven has released, no hand of man can reverse. What heaven has declared, no voice of doubt can cancel. This is not a small transfer of funds. This is a shift of identity. You will not only be called blessed, you will be known as chosen. The label on your life is changing in front of everyone's eyes. Your destiny has been rewritten in gold letters. The failures of the past have no authority in this new chapter. The pages are turning, and the ink of heaven is final. My child, this is your announcement day. You do not need to shout it, because heaven itself is shouting for you. The glory will speak louder than your words. And when the miracle manifests, it will come with a peace you cannot explain. Peace that makes no sense to the world, but makes perfect sense to heaven's timing. Even now, forces are being rearranged for your favor. Systems are shifting, people are being moved, doors are being unlocked. Everything is aligning with precision for you. The sound of celebration is already rising in the unseen. Heaven is clapping, the angels are singing, and the earth is preparing to echo their song. My child, your miracle is not just coming, it is here. The confirmation will not be small or hidden. It will be loud, visible, undeniable. This is why the message came to you first, so you would be prepared when the manifestation shocks everyone else. My child, get ready for a season of overflow. What is landing today is only the beginning of continuous blessings. The river has started, and it will not stop flowing. My child, heaven is leaning closer to you than ever before. The vibration of destiny is rising in your room, in your spirit, in your very heartbeat. The miracle that once felt distant is no longer traveling, it is arriving. The 2-minute window is not symbolic alone, it is divine precision. When heaven says sudden, it does not mean slow preparation. It means an instant collision of prayer and promise. My child, that collision is happening right now. I see the records being corrected. Mistakes of men that cost you years are being erased in one moment. The same system that ignored your worth is now releasing your reward. My child, the angels have gathered in a circle around you. They are guarding the transfer, protecting the release, ensuring nothing interrupts what belongs to you. This is not just money, it is divine restoration. The heaviness you feel is not stress, it is destiny pressing down, breaking through barriers. Sometimes blessings feel heavy before they feel light because heaven is stretching your capacity. You are expanding to hold more than you imagined. This is why your spirit is trembling. It is not fear, it is enlargement. Your capacity to carry favor is being upgraded. My child, what is coming is too big for your old self. The payment marked, processed, is only a sign. Behind that sign is a flood of blessings. When one gate opens, the others will follow, releasing an unstoppable river into your life. Do not doubt the suddenness. Suddenness is the style of heaven. Where man sees impossibility, heaven sees opportunity. My child, I remember the day you felt completely invisible. You walked into rooms and no one noticed, no one listened, no one cared. But today, heaven's spotlight has turned on you. That spotlight is not dim, it is radiant, undeniable, unshakable. It will shine until even those who avoided you will seek you. This is how heaven reverses shame into glory. Your name is already written on the miracle. No replacement, no substitute, no confusion can change the ownership. It is yours, and the seal of heaven cannot be broken. My child, your new identity is not forgotten. Your new identity is favored. That label will follow you everywhere from this day forward. Do you feel the stillness turning into waves? That is the evidence of movement. The earth is responding to the command of heaven. What was locked is unlocking, what was stuck is moving. The 2 hours mentioned were not random, they were a warning of the short distance left to travel. Now that time is nearly gone, the miracle is sitting at your doorstep. My child, the sound of knocking is heaven announcing itself. Every delay you faced was heaven storing blessings in one place. Instead of small drops, you are receiving the flood. This is why today feels overwhelming, because everything is coming at once. My child, when the miracle breaks open, it will not whisper. It will roar. It will declare loudly that you are chosen. The instruction, "Don't tell anyone," is a shield. Some people around you smile, but their hearts burn with jealousy. Heaven knows what you do not see, and heaven is protecting your testimony. Until the blessing is fully visible, keep it covered. A seed in the ground grows strongest when it is hidden. So too must your miracle be protected in silence until it blooms. When it blooms, no voice can deny it. No argument can explain it away. It will stand as living proof that heaven's hand has been on you all along. My child, even your enemies will say, "Surely, something divine has touched their life." This sudden shift will not just be about money. It will transform your relationships. People who once walked away will regret their absence. People who doubted will seek your presence. Your story is being rewritten by the author of miracles. Every page ahead of you is marked with favor. Every line carries a promise fulfilled. My child, even the scars of your past will shine as proof of survival. You will not need to hide them, they will testify of how far heaven has carried you. The miracle today is not the end, it is the beginning of endless chapters of favor. The vibration of your spirit is aligning with heaven's sound. This is why your body feels strange, why your chest feels lifted, why your eyes cannot blink away the sensation. You are in sync with the supernatural. The evidence will shock you by its size. It will be larger than your prayer, bigger than your imagination. My child, heaven never gives in small measures, it gives in abundance. The notification of "processed" is heaven's language of completion. Nothing can reverse it. Nothing can cancel it. Nothing can delay it further. My child, today is the day the heavens say, "It is done." The river of blessings is wide, but it is also deep. You will not just walk on it, you will swim in it. You will not just taste favor, you will overflow with it. This is why your enemies will be speechless. They expected crumbs, but heaven prepared a feast. They thought you would crawl, but heaven has raised you to soar. My child, the 2 minutes are enough because they are divine minutes. In them is packed the weight of years of harvest. In them is stored the fullness of promises once delayed. This is why you must open quickly. Delay can no longer survive in this season. Even now, heaven is erasing your name from lists of sorrow and writing it on lists of celebration. You will no longer be called rejected, you will be called remembered. You will no longer be called poor, you will be called prosperous. The atmosphere is announcing your miracle. Winds are carrying your name, light is tracing your steps, angels are securing your victory. Everything is in motion. My child, the announcement will echo beyond your home. It will reach places you have never stepped. It will place your name in rooms you have never entered. This is the miracle's true power. It will lift you beyond your imagination. My child, the miracle is no longer on its way, it is standing at your door. The instruction to open it quickly is heaven's gentle push for you to step forward. The blessing cannot wait any longer, and neither can you. Even the air feels charged with expectation. Every sound around you carries a hidden message, as if creation itself is whispering, "The moment is here." Your spirit already knows this truth, even before your eyes witness it. This miracle was never random, it was written for you before you were born. Your name has been attached to it since the beginning of time. My child, no other hand can claim what was sealed with your destiny. The words, "congratulations," are not just celebration, they are prophecy. They declare what has already been completed in the unseen realm. Heaven is simply allowing the earth to catch up. My child, I see the countless moments you thought heaven was silent. You wondered if your prayers disappeared into the void. But every cry, every whisper, every desperate word was recorded in divine books. Now those books are opening, and every page is releasing favor. The tears you cried have become currency in heaven, and today you are being paid back in full. This is why the miracle is called payment processed. Your patience was not ignored, it was multiplied. Every delay was compounding interest on your blessing. Now the full sum is being deposited into your life. My child, this is not a test, it is a transfer. Heaven's resources are being shifted into your hands. The enemy tried to make you feel forgotten. They whispered lies that nothing would ever change. But even their whispers have been silenced by the shout of heaven. The shout says, "It is finished." The shout says, "It belongs to you." The shout says, "No one can stop this miracle." My child, the proof will not be hidden. It will be loud, visible, undeniable. You will not need to explain yourself, the evidence will speak louder than words. This sudden change will confuse your enemies, but it will comfort your heart. The tables are turning in your favor. The timing of 2 hours left and 2 minutes to happen is not random. Heaven speaks in codes, and those numbers are signs of alignment. They are signals that destiny and reality are colliding. My child, you are at the center of this alignment. Everything is converging around you, like stars aligning in perfect order. The spotlight is not just on your situation, it is on your soul. The payment you are about to witness is heaven's way of proving that you were never forsaken. It is heaven's signature on your life story. It is the seal of divine completion. My child, once this is revealed, your story will never be the same. Do not fear the weight of this blessing. Some miracles feel heavy at first because they are carrying not just gifts, but responsibility. This is heaven trusting you with more than you asked for. The weight is proof of importance. Diamonds are heavy. Gold is heavy. So too is this miracle, it carries eternal weight. My child, you will learn that the burden of blessings is far lighter than the burden of sorrow. This is why joy will replace your pain. This is why laughter will replace your tears. The heaviness you feel now will soon turn into dancing. The doors are opening quickly, and heaven does not need permission from man to bless you. Systems may try to calculate, but heaven overrides them with speed. What was pending is now permanent. This is why your spirit feels a sudden surge, a rush of energy you cannot explain. It is not nervousness, it is heaven's current flowing through your body. It is confirmation. My child, you are standing on holy ground. Every second now is sacred. Every breath you take is a reminder that you are chosen. The release is here, and it is unstoppable. Do not be surprised when the miracle multiplies. Heaven never releases blessings one by one, it sends them in waves. Today is the start of wave after wave crashing into your life. The first wave is financial. The second wave is relational. The third wave is spiritual. Each wave carries more than the last. My child, this is why the waiting was long. Heaven was not preparing one blessing, but many. All of them are arriving together, like rivers joining into one flood. This flood will not drown you, it will lift you higher than you imagined. People around you may notice the shift before you even speak. They will sense the glow, the light, the peace that surrounds you. They will ask questions, but you will not need to explain. The miracle itself will answer every question. It will be your testimony without words. It will be the evidence that speaks louder than explanations. My child, you are entering a season where silence is powerful. Your silence will be louder than their noise. Your stillness will be stronger than their doubt. The blessing will speak for you, and it will never lie. This, processed payment, is more than numbers on a screen. It is the release of withheld glory. It is the end of being overlooked. It is the proof that heaven knows your name. The moment the world says, "Complete," the heavens rejoice. They clap, they sing, they release more. One confirmation on earth triggers waves of celebration in the unseen. My child, your name is now echoing in places you have never entered. People you have not met are already preparing to favor you. Doors you did not knock on are unlocking for you. This is what happens when heaven declares you chosen. My child, the miracle is timed to perfection. Not too early, not too late. It is arriving at the exact second heaven intended. Even the clocks on earth bow to heaven's timing. Even the systems of man bend to divine order. Nothing can resist when heaven says, "Now." You are stepping into that now. You are living inside it. You are breathing it in. My child, this is the moment the future breaks into your present. And once it breaks, nothing will be the same again.